Hi, I'm Patty Hetrick, Budget Director for Anoka County. The purpose of this presentation is to allow taxpayers to understand where their local taxes go. We will briefly discuss the property tax portion that the County Board is responsible for, County Levy, Capital Improvement Plan, the Public Safety Levy, and the Regional Rail Levy. The goals of the 2018 budget are to maintain current level of county services, address increased public safety needs, absorb state cost shifts in human service funding, and to continue to fund infrastructure needs such as transportation, parks, and facilities. Our total expenditures for 2018 are approximately $289 million. This chart shows the majority of expenditures for the county are for road and bridge, public safety, and human services. Other services we provide include libraries, parks, and general government, including property tax collection. We also need dollars to provide the infrastructure that supports these services. In addition to local property taxes collected, Anoka County has other sources of revenue we collect, such as state and local grants, fees collected for specific services, and interest income. These revenues total $159 million. The county levy, taxes collected, pays for the services provided by the county, plus capital improvement projects. At the end of this video, we will provide links to our website that allow you, the citizen, to do a deeper dive to understand more about these services and improvements. As you can see on this chart, our gross tax levy is $147.8 million. We received county program aid from the state that lowers our local levy to $130 million. This is a 3.7% increase over the 2017 county levy. Anoka County is one of 7 metro counties that participate in the Fiscal Disparities Distribution. To learn more about this program, go to our website. Out of the $289 million of expenditures, local taxpayers pay $108.5 million. In addition to the operational budget, this levy includes payment for our capital improvement projects. 70% of these expenses are supported by state, federal, and revenue sources other than local tax dollars. Our capital improvement program for 2018 is $38 million. This is in addition to our operating budget. We categorize these projects by the following: building, library, road and bridge, information management, parks, and other. I, along with other Anoka County staff, will briefly be talking about the 2018 projects.
So the Anoka County Facilities Management Construction Department mission is to provide a safe, clean, comfortable, well-maintained environment at the highest standard of excellence for both the citizens and employees of Anoka County. Part of that mission includes being an advocate for all of our buildings and providing an environment which allows each employee to work at maximum productivity levels, all the while focused on minimizing expense on our long-term assets. To maintain these assets in 2018, we are working on a number of projects, including replacement of our Bunker Hills Activity Center boilers for parks, replacing our deteriorated finishes in courts, as well as the Rum River campus, and then moving forward on Phase 4 of our LED lighting retrofits. Anoka County has developed a long-term infrastructure plan to do just that. A 10-year plan, feeding a 5-year plan, feeding an annual plan, which is prioritized based on condition assessments that have been completed throughout all of our facilities countywide. The Facilities Management Construction CIP is a direct outcome of this long-term plan.
Today's libraries are not just about what we have for people, but what we do for and with people. The 8 libraries across the county are resources for people of all ages to find what they need to help them improve their quality of life. Patrons visit the library to learn new ideas and skills at classes and events. Utilize computers, printers, Wi-Fi, and scanners. They work with librarians to research information needs. They use meeting rooms to study and collaborate, and they borrow books, movies, and music. For 2018, we have 2 capital project priorities that focus on providing greater access to these library services. The first is to expand and modernize Centennial Library in Circle Pines. Centennial Library has not seen any major remodeling or refurbishment since 1996. The goals of this project, based on public demand, will double the size of the library to accommodate more community meeting rooms and study spaces, to increase comfortable seating for readers, and to offer larger children's area and a more efficient staff space. Our second priority is to refresh and reconfigure the Johnsville Library in Blaine. The Johnsville community has grown substantially since 1985 when the current library opened. It is now one of the busiest libraries in the county. This project will include updates to the interior of the branch to improve the space for both the public and the staff, update furnishings, and to add an automated materials handling system to increase staff efficiencies to better serve the public. A library is more than a building for books. It's a space that serves and advances the community. Library buildings must be flexible and responsive to meet the changing needs of our modern society because transformation is essential to the communities we serve.
Our Anoka County Highway Department has many responsibilities when it comes to maintaining our over 400 miles of highways and roads in Anoka County. Our first responsibility is to preserve the roads and bridges we already have. Our operations budget provides the necessary resources to keep our highways free and clear of ice and snow in the wintertime, our traffic signals operating correctly, and our signs and striping bright and visible year-round. In addition to our day-to-day maintenance activities, to keep our pavements in good condition, we'll be investing over $9 million in highway rehabilitation projects in 2018. Our second responsibility is to make our highways safe and efficient. To that end, we will be investing over $1.4 million in traffic safety and automation projects, such as converting more of our traffic signal systems to our new flashing yellow arrow phasing. Our final responsibility is to expand our highway system to meet the demands and needs of our growing county. In 2018, we'll be investing almost $30 million in new road and bridge capital improvements, with the key expansion projects slated for Hanson Boulevard to be upgraded from a 2-lane highway to a 4-lane highway, from Bunker Lake Boulevard through Crosstown Boulevard in the city of Andover. When we combine this and other 2018 projects with major projects continuing from 2017, like the Hanson Boulevard Railroad Grade Separation in Coon Rapids and the Lake Drive Interchange project on Trunk Highway 97 in Columbus, 2018 will be a very busy year for new construction in Anoka County. All of this work and these responsibilities will allow us to deliver on our promise that our passion is your safe way home.
The county's use of technology and the sophistication of what is available today continues to increase. However, we must ensure to balance that with cost-effective solutions that help the county provide for innovation, service, and security of information that our constituents expect. Conveniences such as an automated check-in system at our Veterans Service Center make conducting necessary business easier for our veterans. Other initiatives, such as a partnership with our Human Services Division, is allowing for elimination of unnecessary paperwork and automating the flow of services for their clients. Whether it is supporting the technology used by our public health nurses or the staff in our county parks, we must be nimble, proactive, and innovative in our approach to solutions. We continue to work with our stakeholders, leaders, and citizens in shaping how we provide, share, and protect the information that you expect and depend upon.
Hi, I'm John Vondelinde, Manager of the Parks and Community Services Division here at Anoka County. Over the next 5 years, there are 19 projects scheduled for the Anoka County Park System. These projects total just under $13 million. About 88% of the project costs will be covered by outside funding sources, while only 12% will be funded with county dollars. That's about a 7-to-1 return on county investment. The funding sources include grants from the state's Clean Water Land and Legacy Program, the Metropolitan Regional Parks Capital Improvement Program, state bonds, and other funding sources. Most of the park projects are focused on asset preservation. That means taking care of what we already have in the county's extensive 11,000-acre park system. For 2018, the list of projects includes repairs and upgrades to our central maintenance facility, refurbishing slide towers and water play equipment at Bunker Beach Water Park, completing another important segment of the Mississippi River Trail at Mississippi West Regional Park, and creating new outdoor gathering spaces and accessibility improvements at Bunker Hills Activity Center. All of these projects are critical to meeting the needs of the 4.2 million visitors who come to the Anoka County Park System every year. Our goal is to keep your park facilities safe, functional, and attractive, and to do it in a financially responsible way. I hope that you get out and enjoy your parks in 2018.
Under the Other category, our first project is electronic roster books. The purpose of this project is to replace paper rosters in polling places. This will reduce waiting time for voters. The second project under Other is radios for the Sheriff's Department. This project is to ensure all radios used by our public safety employees are replaced on a reasonable rotation based on performance and technology changes. These radios help keep our employees and citizens safe by allowing staff to call for help in an emergency situation. What does this mean to the average homeowner? This chart illustrates what your tax dollars pay for using a home in Anoka County valued at $214,000. As you can see, we have done a breakdown of what this cost is per service area. For example, the cost of serving our citizens for basic needs is $225. For $168, our county is a safer place to live. Our roads and bridges are maintained and improved at a cost of $128. Parks and libraries only cost $43 per year in this example. We strive to provide quality services at the best value with the dollars our taxpayers have contributed. Our third topic is our public safety levy. This levy of $1.75 million is collected by Anoka County to finance improvements in equipment to all public protection departments both in the county and its municipalities. Major projects in the 2018 budget include replacing the public safety data system equipment and an upgrade to our radio tower system for the 911 system. Finally, our fourth topic is the regional rail levy. This levy of $2.7 million supports the administrative and operational expense of the North Star commuter train that provides service from Big Lake to Target Field in Minneapolis. This service provides workers community jobs as well as citizens attending professional sporting events in the Twin Cities area. What are the next steps for you as a citizen? Attend our Truth in Taxation public hearing. It's Thursday, December 7th at 6 p.m. in the county boardroom. That's on the 7th floor of the Government Center. For a deeper dive into the 2018 budget, go to our county webpage. Look for the big orange box labeled Transparency.